The news spreading among seniors today is creating a wave of excitement and curiosity. A new update about Social Security has brought relief and hope for millions of retirees and older Americans who rely on their monthly benefits. The information centers around a potential back pay adjustment, and many seniors could see payments as high as $5,000. This update has left many asking questions about how it works, who qualifies, and what steps should be taken to receive these funds. Across the United States, seniors depend on Social Security as their lifeline. It is often the main source of income after retirement, and for many, it helps cover the basics like food, rent, medications, and utility bills. Over the past few years, the cost of living has increased, and everyday necessities have become harder to afford. Rising prices have placed a heavy burden on those living on fixed incomes, which makes any additional support extremely valuable. The possibility of receiving a lump sum back paycheck has therefore brought tremendous hope. The back pay being discussed refers to unpaid or delayed benefits that some recipients may be entitled to. In many cases, errors or delays occur when benefits are first calculated. Sometimes adjustments are made later, and when that happens, recipients are given retroactive payments to make up for what they should have received earlier. In this case, reports suggest that seniors who were underpaid due to calculation delays or who recently qualified for additional benefits may be eligible for back pay in amounts that could add up to as much as $5,000. It is important to understand that this is not free money being handed out at random. Instead, it is the result of ensuring that seniors receive the benefits they were already entitled to. Back pay is a normal part of the Social Security system. And it happens whenever benefits are recalculated or adjusted. The excitement around the $5,000 figure comes from the fact that for some seniors, months of underpaid benefits are being combined into one large check. This creates the impression of a bonus or extra payment, but in reality, it is a catch-up process. Applying for Social Security back pay is not complicated, but it requires awareness and timely action. Seniors who believe they may qualify should review their benefit statements carefully and contact the Social Security Administration directly. If there were delays in processing their application, or if a new eligibility rule was applied after their benefits began, they may have a case for back pay. In some cases, seniors who recently qualified for disability benefits or spousal benefits could also be owed retroactive payments. The key is to stay informed and ask questions when something does not look right. For many older Americans, the thought of a $5,000 check could mean more than just financial relief. It could mean catching up on overdue medical bills, paying off credit card balances, or finally replacing broken appliances at home. Some may choose to use the money for travel to visit family, while others may save it for future emergencies. Regardless of how it is spent, the funds could provide a much-needed cushion in uncertain economic times. The process of verifying eligibility and applying may take patience, but it is worth the effort. Seniors who have worked hard all their lives and contributed to the Social Security system deserve every dollar they are entitled to. In fact, the program was created to ensure that retirees would not face poverty after decades of paying into the system. Back pay is one way of keeping that promise alive by correcting errors and making sure the right amount reaches the right people. Stories are already circulating about seniors who have successfully received their back pay. Some describe the moment as life-changing, while others simply call it a relief. One common theme is the sense of fairness, finally receiving what was owed and having a chance to breathe easier financially. These personal experiences highlight the importance of staying updated on Social Security policies and not hesitating to file a claim when something feels off. There is no doubt that Social Security has its complexities, and the system can be overwhelming to navigate. That is why organizations, advocacy groups, and local offices are encouraging seniors to seek help if they are confused about their eligibility. Trusted advisors, family members, and official Social Security representatives can all provide guidance. Taking the time to understand your situation could mean the difference between missing out and receiving a life-changing payment. The idea of apply now should not be misunderstood as a call to rush or a reason to feel panic. Instead, it is a gentle reminder for seniors to take timely action, because certain opportunities do not remain open forever. The Social Security system, while designed to protect retirees, has deadlines and requirements that must be respected. Acting now ensures that seniors will not miss out on benefits that rightfully belong to them. Many seniors assume that everything happens automatically once they qualify, but that is not always the case. While some forms of back pay are indeed processed without any extra steps, there are many situations where a formal request, additional paperwork, or verification is required. Missing these steps could mean losing money that has already been earned through years of hard work. For example, consider a senior who applied for disability benefits but had to wait several months, or even years, for approval. During that waiting period, the individual was technically eligible for payments. Once approved, the Social Security Administration often issues back pay to cover the period between the application date and the approval date. However, if the senior does not submit the necessary forms or follow up with the administration, those funds may remain unclaimed. The same applies to spousal benefits, survivor benefits, or even corrections to miscalculated retirement benefits. Without careful attention, thousands of dollars could go uncollected. This is why Apply Now is about awareness, not alarm. It is about taking the right steps before the window of opportunity closes. Looking toward the future, the possibility of additional support through Social Security adjustments provides comfort for many older Americans. Retirement should be a time of rest and peace of mind, not constant financial stress. Yet, the reality for millions of seniors is the struggle to balance rent, rising medical costs, food bills, and everyday living expenses on a fixed income. Even though a one-time back paycheck of $5,000 may not erase every problem, it can create breathing room. It could cover the cost of overdue medical appointments, provide funds for essential home repairs, or simply help seniors feel less anxious about the next month's expenses. Sometimes, just knowing that a financial cushion is available makes all the difference in the quality of life during retirement. It is also important to keep expectations realistic. The announcement of back pay opportunities should not be seen as a promise of free money for everyone. Instead, it should be understood as a chance for eligible seniors to receive what is already theirs. The government is not giving away gifts. It is correcting records, addressing delays, and honoring commitments. By thinking of it this way, seniors can approach the process with a clear mind and a sense of fairness. They are not asking for charity. They are simply ensuring that their years of contributions to Social Security are fully recognized. The release of these back pay checks is more than just a financial transaction. It symbolizes respect and appreciation for the countless ways seniors have contributed to the nation. These are people who have worked hard for decades, raised families, volunteered in their communities, and paid into the Social Security system with every paycheck. Receiving the full benefits they are entitled to is not just about money, it is about dignity. It is about acknowledging that their efforts and sacrifices matter, and that the system they supported for so long is finally supporting them in return. That is why the message is simple yet powerful. If you are a senior receiving Social Security, take the time to review your benefits. Do not assume that everything is automatically correct. Ask questions, check your statements, and if something feels off, do not hesitate to apply or request a review. The funds are not an extra bonus or a favor. They are your rightful payments. With amounts reaching up to $5,000 in some cases, these checks have the potential to provide meaningful relief and